Gojo, you just got... Yo, they cucked Gojo! Holy fuck, I know it's fake blood, but that's wild. Oh, Lord have mercy, bruh. You're Akira's best girl, get out of here. On one hand, we are closer and closer to Kitagawa confessing her love to Gojo. And while Gojo will certainly have many firsts with her that no one else ever will, I think you and I both know, given the weeb status that is Kitagawa, losing her virginity probably means a lot less than the first time someone confesses that she is their best girl. Akira coming out and fangirling that she is her best girl, and seeing the pure bliss and joy. I'm not saying that she hasn't had a lot of really cute bliss and joy moments with Gojo, but my boy got thrown in the cuck chair during that scene, and at that point you might as well just call it the death of Gojo. He didn't even know that a confession was on the horizon, but he definitely knows now that if he thought he had any shot with her, he probably doesn't anymore because of how she fangirled so hard. The death of Gojo must be studied here. Make sure you drop a like though on this video, show your support, subscribe if you're new around here, and Patrons where you catch my full live reactions to all this and more if you also want to help fund the channel in videos just like these. So, we don't have a Season 3 announcement as of the recording of this video. We will get it. We have about a season's worth of content. Some people have argued there's not enough for a season, we'll get a movie. Nah. Like, even if they give us a shorter Season 3, which personally I think they would just flesh out some things to give it a normal length season. But either way, we will get a Season 3. There's not much left to adapt, it's a popular series. Just give it time. Ultimately though, it's a very satisfying stopping point. It's the bloodiest stopping point we've ever seen in the show. Just the way they got across a horror game turned photo shoot. My favorite visual was like seeing the pixelated art and then seeing the shot side by side. So cool. But the moment, I think it was Gojo, he throws a bucket of blood and then you pan down and you see this eyeball suit. Like, that was Higurashi, bro. Like, they pulled no punches. And poor Juju, she never even finished this game. She didn't even know the plot points coming up. So imagine, like, sitting there, you're naturally scared of these types of games and situations, but you also don't know what's coming. So halfway through the photo shoot, this poor girl's sitting there being like, I don't know what's coming next. It's like she's actually being fed real shit because she's like, I didn't realize this was happening. Absolutely bloody. Could you imagine? Because where they filmed, there was like apartment buildings like right behind them. Could you imagine some old biddy was like looking out their window like, why is there bloody nuns right here? Could have been wild. The big thing though was what they were going to do with Kitagawa and Akira's relationship, right? We know that one of them grew up very restricted because of a mother who said, you can't do that, you gotta be a boring person like me. Karen says, what? And obviously, for a lot of her life, she couldn't be the person she wanted to be. And I definitely thought it was gonna go the direction of like, man, I wish I could have been her. Turns out, no, she just loves her. She calls her her princess, her best girl. I very much think the friends and Gojo f***ed up. You should have revealed it. Like, from an author's point of view, it makes for a really entertaining scene, but from a friend's, like, even if you're worried that she'll hyperventilate herself to an early grave, maybe explain it to both of them in separate, but no, like, if she's that much of a fangirl, like, thank God Kitagawa's a good sport, because if she was the type of, like, normal person who thought someone hated them, she wouldn't either show up to these events, or she would confront in a hostile way, which, to be fair, would have been her rightful purpose there, because like, hey, this bitch is talking shit about me, she hates me, like, hey, what's wrong? Like, I'm just trying to exist here, leave me alone. Nah. Haha, you hate me? Oh, that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I'll just make sure I don't get in your way. Oh, you think I'm best girl? Marry me. Gojo, don't worry. We can have a polyamorous relationship, just give me some time with her alone. Just, it was a great reveal, it was funny as hell, but like, I deadass mean this. Like, obviously, I love to bait people, and I'll get those people who will unironically comment, I'm gonna have to unsubscribe, you spoiled me on his death. Do you really think he's dead? I say it every time someone says it, but it's hilarious. But it is in a way kind of like, it's like an emotional death, because I deadass mean this with my full chest. I truly believe there's only one thing that will top You're My Best Girl, and that is Gojo saying I love you. When he says I love you, I do think that will take the #1 spot in her life. But everything else with Gojo, I don't think comes close to this girl saying you're my best girl. Had she not said the words, "No one's ever said that to me before," maybe I could argue otherwise. But no, when she says that might honestly be on par with the "I love you" confession from Gojo. Bruh, like, them becoming friends by the end of this episode, could see that coming a mile away. But the amount of fangirl, like, it wasn't even just like she didn't just hyperventilate. She turned into a completely different creature. It was like if any adult mannerisms were there, if any confidence was there, if there was any semblance of sanity, it went out the window and became a gremlin. It kind of reminds me of like the fangirlness of like boy bands. But there ain't no boy band, it was just Kitagawa. Brilliant. Also really liked the cosplay. I couldn't remember who was who. Like, it was that good. Like, they changed all their character models so wonderfully. It just looked like a bunch of crazy bitches eating blood and eyeballs. Like, they did a great job. And I mean, for a show called My Dress Up Darling, you might want to say, well, I mean, it's a cosplay show. I've seen a lot of shows do similar things as this, but, like, it quickly doesn't feel like the cosplay shit is, like, the main focus. And usually it's because they're focusing on, like, some school shenanigans or a relationship, this, that, and the third. This show has simultaneously made the relationship between Kitagawa and Gojo more and more relevant and feel well developed and fleshed out because both of their characterization has been fantastic. But at the same time, the cosplay side of it has remained just as strong and relevant, and the fact that they did such a grand group cosplay to finish the season off, I thought it was great. It could have easily stepped on its own toes by doing too much at once, but they managed to make the side characters, the Juju stuff, her feeling scared, wanting to be a magical girl, all that stuff, the Akira stuff, like, they did a lot this season. They did a lot right. When the season first started, I saw some people say, oh, I don't know, maybe it's lost its magic. I personally, from the get-go, loved this season. But I did see some criticisms, like maybe it lost its magic, maybe it's not as good. But I think most people have switched their tune to be like, no, no, no. Second season better than season one. Like, they just did it all, but better. Better development, better payoff. You can tell the story doesn't have a lot left to do, but at the same time, there's still a good amount that we can cover that is going to be fantastic. Let me know what you thought, though, down below. The best girl scene is going to live rent-free in my head probably for the rest of this year, and I kind of love that. And whenever we do get to see the finale of this show, I'm probably still going to be thinking of that best girl moment. Rip Gojo, my boy. Rip Gojo. Your thoughts, though. Drop a like, share, support, subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, Patreon is where you catch my full live reactions to this and more if you also want to get other perks like video shoutouts that I give to all of my patrons. So today we got Enduk, Catherine Halverson, Blazarov, Nurtured, Furious the Hip Hop, Deezer, Wincow, Gonzago, and we also have SLF Needs More Love. So I appreciate the support. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.